starting as EA Sports brings you to MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. A few minutes ago, the hometown Jets were introduced to this sellout crowd, and it's a roar that could be heard across the river in Manhattan. They're set to go as their Jets will match up with the Baltimore Ravens. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And we are underway here on EA Sports. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. On first down, it's Darnold. Wide open receiver complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Here's a first down throw that's complete. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. 3 yards the gain there, second down. To throw again on second down, Darnold. Open man left side, that's the time. He's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 34-yard line. Darnold to throw again.
Brandon, lest my eyes deceive me, I think they found a matchup that they're trying to exploit here, don't you? I mean, it's the second time they've gone to him here on this drive.
Yeah, opening drive. It's a tone setter, right? I think they're going to be looking his way a lot.
Yeah, and I think that the way things are going right now, they like him as a featured receiver. Let's see what kind of adjustments the defense is going to make to try and take that away.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up third and...
Now the first carry here for Frank Gore. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. From the 10, first and goal. Now it's Gore. And only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
Ball carrier.
Here's second and goal, operating from the 8-yard line.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up...
They run with Gore out of the shotgun. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6.
Matt Judon.
Defensively, I think they can smell a stop ball right around the 5 here, brings up third.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do? Because now you don't have a go-to play. Either side they pick, throwing it, running it, it won't be easy.
Give him a couple on the run there, and now they're in that in-between area here on 4th and goal.
It's now 4th and goal.
They'll run it with Pirine. And he'll get it only to about the 3 and no further as they stop him. Pirine unable to bull his way in. And on the opening drive of the ball game, the defense comes up with a goal line stand. They'll run for the first time with Mark Ingram. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
12-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up second.
On second and a yard. Jackson. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked by Pierre Desir. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
The Jets take over first and 10.
So first and 10 now from the 30. Now a carry for the former Michigan State man, Le'Veon Bell. The tackle made by L.J. Ford.
The ball carrier.
The last run good for 2. Here's second and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second.
Now that's down to the 25.
The ball carrier.
In today's NFL, you hear all the time about stretching the field and creating space in order to run plays. A toss play will help accomplish that because now you're pushing a defense to chase you all the way to the edges and to the sideline. That's a nice run, probing now early to try and get things done later.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And down inside the 15 he goes. Darnold to his tight end, Herndon, first down, New York.
Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable third down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the first down.
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
This will be caught at about the 6. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. That's going to be caught by Crowder. It's a Jets touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown catch as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Well, it was 3rd and 1. I was expecting run so much for that. They pass it, they score it.
That had the feel of the head coach telling the offensive coordinator, you've got 4 downs here. We're going to go for it on 4th down unless there's a disaster on 3rd. Go ahead and take a shot if you want to. And he gratefully accepted the opportunity and did exactly that. If they didn't get it there, they had the feel that they would come back and try it on 4th down.
Fielded in the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down right around the 27. Give him 4 yards there on the 1st down keeper.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and
They'll run with a rookie second-rounder. It's J.K. Dobbins. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 12 yards there and a 1st down. They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson buying time to his left. And hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, let's go back to the start of the season talk, Charles. We talked about some 2-0 and 0-2 teams. You mentioned Arizona, maybe a good surprise. Houston, a bad surprise. Any other teams a surprise at this point to you?
Well, I think that I would look at the Los Angeles Rams right out of the gate. At home against Dallas, opening their new stadium. Many thought Dallas would go out west and beat them. That didn't happen. And then how about the Rams going on the road this week and beating Philadelphia indecisively? This looks like a Rams team that finished 9-7 last year. It has designs on challenging for the division title. And one other team I would throw in there is a little bit of a surprise, just by how it's gone down. How about Atlanta? I know it's tough against Seattle, tough against Dallas. Seattle was at home, but they got jumped on by...
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked by Pierre Desir. And he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49.
Jackson.
When he went on the move there and started rolling out, I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly, intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That may have been the case there, and the defense certainly benefited.
He was looking for Brashad Perriman, and now it's 2nd down.
Hey, CD, let's peer ahead to Week 3 on the NFL slate. I'm looking down at the schedule here, seeing what catches my eye. How about the Rams at Buffalo? That's a pretty good game. A couple of 2-0 teams. Dallas at Seattle. What else do you have?
Well, how about Green Bay at New Orleans on Sunday night? We always talk about quarterback matchups that we'd love to see more of. You don't get to see very often Aaron Rodgers and Drew Brees, and this could be the last time that Drew Brees indeed heads towards retirement after this season. And how about the one that's going to cap off the weekend? Kansas City at Baltimore.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, how big is that one, right? Because there are a number of us who think that this is a preview of the AFC Championship game. But I want to go back to one you mentioned, the Rams and Buffalo. 2 quarterbacks that continue to have to prove their greatness or even that they should have the job. Jared Goff with the Rams and of course, Josh Allen with Buffalo. Both of them off to really hot starts and looking good.
And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
And here we go on 4th. Darnold. And it's caught by Herndon. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. That one good for 17 yards on fourth. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. First down. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
One thing I have learned, receivers don't mind high throws so much to the sideline, but do that over the middle to them, and not only are the DBs going to throw a little verbal trash their way, when they get back to the huddle, they're going to have a few words to say to their QB, aren't they?
Yeah, hung out to dry a little bit there on the high throw. Luckily fell incomplete. Call that a very strong gain of 24. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal.
No gain on the play.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal. Second down and goal. Darnold, and that is pulled in by Herndon for a Jets touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab, and the Jets find a way to stretch their lead.
You got to figure down by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money in the high traffic area, and he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
So 5 yards for running into. Lucky it wasn't 15 for roughing.
No doubt about it, because they protect the kickers and the guys holding the ball almost as much as they protect quarterbacks in the pocket. They don't want those types of injuries.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. That's caught by the former Sooner, Mark Andrews. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
First down, Baltimore.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Now complete on the deep ball. Trying to get it to Willie Snead there. And it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Jackson. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. So a couple of first downs on this drive, but it's looking like another empty possession.
And those empty possessions are certainly starting to pile up. So the adjustments that teams talk about all the time have to be taking place. They've got to analyze what's breaking down and figure a way to fix it.
4th down, here's Jackson. Steps away to his left. He can run for it, and he will. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And the Jets are going to get the football back. Well, down 2 touchdowns already. I guess they felt they needed to go for it, but still early, still first half.
I think conventional wisdom says, look, as you point out, you got a whole half to play. Hang in there. Don't give up any more points in this situation. Do a little adjusting at the half and come out ready to go. But sometimes those coaches can just sense their team. Maybe they're a little flat or they need a little extra inspiration. And he decided to go for it there to try and kickstart things.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the 2nd quarter. A final shot before the break. Darnold throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. Returning it, Justice Hill. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10. at their own 21-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. And that one was nearly picked. Not sure he was accounting for the free safety. That brings up third down. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up
From the 45 on 2nd down. Jackson throwing middle, and it's complete. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 35. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. This is Ingram on 1st and 10. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
ball carrier.
Mark Ingram,
Baltimore.
35 yards. And the Ravens have cut it to within a score.
For the extra point.
That's the score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Tucker with the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line.
That's good.
Big yardage that time for the Jets. 45 yards.
At the 30-yard line.
Now throwing on first down and completing it. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
3-yard pickup. Brings up
Looking to throw again on second down. Darnold. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
incomplete.
In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Throwing again is Darnold. Fine work by the Baltimore defense to help bring up fourth down.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
10 now, 17-7. So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
The return man is Hill. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
A good pickup there on first as a screen pass gets him 8.
And 2.
Throwing again on second down. Jackson stepping up. He's going to keep it. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 4 yards there as they let him out of the pocket, and he got enough for the first. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Dobbins running out of the gun. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. They go back to the ground with Dobbins. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
And the Raven first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. And that going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Incomplete.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. A handoff. It's Mark Ingram. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Ravens with possession of the football, but trailing on the big board as we get set for the 4th. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
He was brought down
facing a 2nd and 6 from the 8.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's Jackson.
8-yard line.
Pass complete, but no gain.
No yards.
Yeah.
So you file that as unsuccessful.
Yeah, you do, don't you? Except on the stats, throwing the ball,
Get a completion.
you get a catch,
Yeah.
but still, no yardage. Okay.
It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal.
At the 2-yard line.
They'll look to run with Ingram, and he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Mark Ingram, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, and the Ravens draw a bit closer. And Charles, the 2nd time today that he has hit pay dirt.
And once you score the first one, there is that natural tendency, and there's also that eagerness to get back there again. Oh, he smells it. This guy smelled the end zone, and twice he's gotten there.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the 4th quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers. 4th quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense, and this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Now, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it. And let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. They'll try and run for it with Bell. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? They'll go for it with Bell. They only needed about 4 or 5 inches there, relied on the big guys up front, and got it done.
Yeah, this is the time to just go ahead and hit it straight ahead. No juking, right? No movement in the backfield. Take the ball and go.
Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Sam Darnold.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth.
30-yard line.
So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. To try again after the sack. Darnold, throw complete to Herndon. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time.
17 yards on the
So here we go, Charles, third down. Any chance you're throwing?
I don't think so. I think you got to keep the clock rolling here.
And they, in fact, will throw it. He's got Herndon, his tight end. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. First down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Instead of running, Darnold's going to throw this thing. He's got this one complete to Perriman. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. Darnold looking for Perriman there. He's got him. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Now on 2nd down, this is Gore. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more, little insult to injury here late in the game. And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay.